How's it going? This is Michael by the Be Led Not a Straight channel, and this is our first video to our daily verse series that I have started. And I'm kind of gonna go off. I'll be honest. I'll kind of go off the Bible app with daily verses. It's not gonna be like that all the time, but just to get things going, so that way I'm not kind of rushing all over to be like, oh, I need to think about this verse and that verse. So this is kind of a better, more um, authorized way of how to do this. So the verse we're looking at is out of First Corinthians 2:9, and we're reading out of the Amplified Bible Classic Edition version. So if you guys want to just pause the video and go here, that's fine. But otherwise, I'm just going to dive right into this. So let's read it, and then I'll kind of talk about it, what I think it means to me, and just kind of give my own experience about it. So, but on the contrary, as the scripture says, what eye has not seen and ear has not heard and has not entered the heart of man, all that God has prepared, made and keeps ready for those who love him, who hold him in affectionate reverence, promptly obeying him and gratefully recognizing the benefits he has bestowed. So other versions is talking about things, the last little bit right here is talking about what God has in store for us, what he has kind of just kept a promise towards us for. And at first I was like, okay, maybe they're just talking about, maybe it's just talking about like the eternal life we're given. And then I started to think about it. I was like, no, 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 that's probably not what it's talking about. So from what I think it's talking about and what I think is right, is that it's kind of talking about what God has in store for us, totally, like our future or what we're going through right now or whatever it is. Because when I think about my life and just even recently, like the last 2 months, 2 months ago I was in a wreck. I was a total train wreck. I was dealing with a kind of a thing I was going through with a relationship, and it kind of ended randomly, like kind of slap in the face style. And then I was just like, okay, what the heck? Okay. But when I look back at that and I look where I am now, God has seriously been this verse to me. He has, and he still has so much to show me that have absolutely no idea what it's going to be about. But to go from 2 months to now, just in that small time frame and over my life, I mean, it's been kind of like it's always progressed better. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's had its ups and downs, and it really has its downs. But God has taken that and used it for His glory, and will use it for His glory, and I know that for a fact in the future. So I think this verse is actually really, really, really cool to reflect on, because whatever you're going through, you shouldn't be afraid, because yes, right now, whatever you're going through, it might be really crappy, and you might think, gosh, why am I doing this? Why is this happening to me? But just remember that God has so much in store for you. If you just stay faithful to Him, because He's always faithful to you. If you stay faithful to Him and you continue to submit to Him and you continue to walk in Him and you continue to trust in Him, He will show you the endless possibilities that He has for you, the endless things that He has ready for you to discover so that you can discover it. So, this is kind of my own takeaway on it. Just remember that God has so much in store for us, each and every one of us. Even for me, man, I'm going this internship right now, and I'm going to college um, for my pastoral ministries BA. I mean, that's the end goal. I haven't started any college yet, so I'm just my first year. But it's cool to be able to be like, because God's called me to be a pastor 3 years ago, and I've battled it on and on, but He still is faithful to me. He's still, over the last 3 years, even though I don't walk with Him, He still wants me to do this. He's still saying, go for it, keep going for it. And as I draw closer and closer and closer to Him, it just becomes more vivid. So I just kind of wanted to share this verse with you guys, and I know it was just off the Bible app, but it really did. I feel like it hit me home hard. Just to always remember that God has a plan for us. He really, really, really does. He really, really has something for us. And if we believe that wholeheartedly, it will happen. So I just want to share this with you guys. This is the first video of the series. If you have any feedback, please let me know. I want to make these as professional and as biblical as possible and whatnot. So just thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, just leave a like or comment, whatever it is. Just I hope this helps you out. Thank you for watching. God bless.